Hello everybody, welcome to a special video on Skyrim. Some of you might know I have been playing a lot of Skyrim. I have done a let's play on it, but I have started playing it on the Switch. And there's some special amiibo functionality in it too, which I want to show off today. I also started a little personal project around it, which I want to share with all of you. So first of all, pretty simple, you equip the power, you use the button to use the power, and it makes a little area of effect. Now if you take a normal amiibo, you will get a regular chest, which I will show off with my Celica amiibo. If she wants to go, there we go. That's like a normal chest. In the chest we find some random ingredients, some random food, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for the special Zelda crossover. Now if I use my Young Link amiibo over here, my little Young Link, he will give us a big chest for a little Link. In the chest we will find a lot of cool stuff. In this one we got nothing useful, but there is a chance of getting some special weapons. Now normally you can only use these abilities once a day, like every amiibo can only be scanned in once a day. But if you mess around with the clock Animal Crossing style, you can do it a few more times. As you can see, I have kind of made a horde of chests over here. And we were looking for a special weapon, which is obviously the Master Sword. Now this is a very unique weapon in the sense that you can only have one per save file. So it's kind of a very precious blade. As far as I know, there's no way to make a duplicate of it either, because it's basically just a one per save file. Like that's basically it. That's like the rule. The good thing about it is that it's a non-leveled weapon, so it doesn't scale with your level, which means that you can pick it up at any level as long as you don't do anything else with it and just use it the way it is. That is fine. You can refine and enchant it though, which is what this video is going to be about. I'm going to try and make one of the best possible Master Swords you can make in this game, so it will be a weapon that I can use in basically throughout the rest of the game. First of all, what we should do is talk about the skills that I will be using for this. Now, I will use some other items like potions, which I will put some stuff in the description on how to create regular, ultimate weapons. This will not be about making the strongest weapon, but more about making a very good Master Sword. So over here we have Alchemist 5 out of 5, Physician, and Benefactor out of the Alchemy line. The level is 100, obviously that will make the best potions with the best added effects. Then we have Smithing over here, where we only need a few perks. We need the Elven Smithing is basically the only one we need from here. I have it at level 100 obviously, because that will allow us to fortify our weapon or make it, at the best possible state. So I hope at the end of this we will have a legendary Master Sword. And Enchanting. Now, you don't need all of the perks. This one is important because now you can put 2 enchantments on your weapon. And other than that, I think that's most of it. I also took these because they will give our weapon and the enchantment I will put on it extra percentage of strength. And obviously we need at least one of these lines. Like for example, this one is important to make crafting armor, which is on the part of the video. I am using some special, that's kind of a spoiler right there, smithing armor, which gives us better potions and better improvements on the weapons that we make. So with that out of the way, we are going to show off something else. You actually don't need the amiibo to get the weapon and the other items out of these chests. There is actually a location where there's one chest in the game, regardless of if you have amiibo or not, where you can get these items. So that's where we are going first. It is basically you get here around the mid-game. The Throat of the World, that's where we have to go, and that's where we will find a hidden chest. Now, the article that I read, it sounded like it was a very hidden chest. It's actually totally not that hidden. I could find it relatively quickly. So we get here at the Throat of the World. I don't know what I just saw, but somebody fell. Was it that goat? Okay, well, we just saw a goat fall out of the sky. Well, you never know what happens when you record, I guess. So if you just turn around this corner right here, it's somewhat hidden. There is a chest. Now let's see if something is going to be in it. Might be nothing. No, okay. So basically, if you go here without having any of the special items, you will find the Master Sword in here too. But because I got mine out of an amiibo chest, it won't spawn in here. What will spawn is a Hylian Shield and a Champion's Tunic, which are both also pretty awesome finds. I will probably upgrade those two using the same methods that I will show in this video. Now as you can see, I already have some duplicates, because I was opening chests for the Master Sword. These ones you can get as many times as you want, which is kind of cool. You can give them to your followers, but obviously there can only be one Master Sword. One sword of swords, I guess. With that out of the way, we now have our Master Sword, and now we are going to Whiterun, let's say, and we will start the crafting process. So a lot of preparation got into this. Trying to create like the best weapon in Skyrim is not as easy as it seems. It took quite a lot of effort, but with the videos that I will show you in the description, it will all be clear how I did it. It will be a long video if I explain it in this one, because those videos are like 20 minutes long. So yeah, basically a lot of messing around with levels and potions. So the Master Sword, quite fittingly, is made out of, or is refined with, the Elven resource Moonstone, which I should have. So I think we have to go to a grindstone, right? Let's first check it out without crafting it. So here we go, refined Moonstone that will make our sword legendary, which as you can see, that's a big jump. It goes from 20 to 49. That's like double. Only with that ability, which is really good. But that's not what we are going to do, because I have some magic with me in the form of a potion. If we go all the way down somewhere around here, there's a Fortify smithing potion. So with the maximum allowed enchantments on my armor and the maximum alchemy skill, you can make a potion for 30 seconds, so that's half a minute. It's pretty short duration, I don't know why it's so short. But it does improve weapons and armor 130%. I think that's the maximum you can get without using like other special equipment from the Dragonborn DLC, which I didn't get because I want to use the sword while playing. This is basically just using the vanilla skill set and options. So we use the potion, we go check back with the grindstone, use it on the Master Sword, and now we have 85. So that's way better. Yes, I want to improve this weapon. There we go. So that's basically the strongest you can get this blade at. Let me just make a quick check. We are wearing the right armor on that stuff, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so that's basically the strongest you can get the blade without any enchantment. So that's a pretty decent sword. I don't know what the best weapon will be like. It will probably be like something crazy because of the multiplier, but 85 damage is nothing to just glance at and not consider as a good weapon. Let's skip past the crazy guy and go straight to Dragon's Reach, where you have a enchanting room or table. It's not a crafting bench out of Minecraft, but it's pretty close. And that's where we are going to put our enchantments to use, our enchanting skill, which is a very important part of making a good weapon, I guess. You can't just skip on that either, because that will increase our damage output exponentially as well. Now, I don't know what are the best enchantments are precisely. I didn't do a quick Google, and because we can put down 2 of them, we have some choices. First of all, we have to use a potion of Fortifying Enchanting. Not as crazy as the smithing one, I don't know why. Probably because it was hard capped at 32%. So we use this one, then we go to the table. We select our weapon in the items. There we go. Now what I want to put on mine is the chaos damage one. That one has a 50% chance of a bunch of stuff, which I will go over. I also want to do absorb health and use a grand soul gem, which will make it the best weapon we can make. And we press craft. There we go. Now I will quickly go over what I put on it. I was kind of quick there because of course the potion runs on a timer. So my Master Sword right here has a 50% chance for each element to proc. So it has a chance of setting people on fire, freezing, frost, so making them slower, draining Magicka, I think that one does stamina, yeah. It drains stamina. It also drains Magicka with shock. There's also a chance all three of them happen at once, which makes it crazy. It's a pretty crazy enchantment. And then we also have some absorption of health, which I think was important, because if I'm going to use it against monsters that I can't kill in one go, I will at least have the opportunity to recover some health. It's not the best enchantment to put on it, there's some more options. Fiery Soul Trap is, for example, a very good one that I would recommend, so you can get more soul gems filled. But yeah, this is about as strong as you will be able to get the Master Sword, which I think is pretty good. Like, as you can see, it has an extra 65%, well, not percent, but 65 points of damage it can dish out. Like, in combination of that, it's like over 100. It's even more than the weapon itself. So that's probably going to be the Master Sword that I will be using. And you can do the same with the Hero's Tunic and the Hylian Shield. Same principle, use the potions, use the proper items you need to refine it, enchant it with whatever enchantments you will want to have on it, and you will be set with a cool Zelda-themed armor that will last you through hopefully most of the game. I mean, there's always better options, but it's about the style as well, right? So that's going to be most of the video. I'll probably end it with me using the sword in combat. That seems to be the best option, which I'm going to do in Whiterun, because they will put me in jail. So yeah, that's basically it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.